Editor's note: Giants vs. Pirates coverage airs now on NBC Sports Bay Area and streaming live right here. Pittsburgh. Andrew McCutchen spent 9 seasons as the face of the franchise in Pittsburgh, but in the first inning Friday night, he'll do something he hasn't done before at PNC Park. McCutchen never stepped foot in the visiting clubhouse or dugout while playing for the Pirates, but he'll make that strange journey as the Giants make their first trip to Pittsburgh since an off-season trade. McCutchen has spent this week giving interviews to reporters who made the 5-hour trip, and he'll hold a press conference Friday. Then he'll step into the batter's box and wait for the emotions to arrive. Asked what he expects, McCutchen said this will be like his wedding day or the birth of his first child last year. He doesn't know what emotions will come out, but he knows something will. You can't anticipate how you're going to feel, he said. I'm going to go there and be in the moment and let the emotions be what they are. You're ready for it to get here, but at the same time, you try to live in the moment. The moment is sure to include a standing ovation from the locals. McCutchen did not leave as a free agent. He was traded as the team attempted to jumpstart a rebuild. In 1,346 games for the Pirates, McCutchen gave a city all he had, batting .291 with 203 home runs, an MVP award and a Gold Glove award. He made 5 All-Star teams. Many are asking, yes, we will welcome back at that Catch 22 tomorrow night with a video tribute. Be in your seats by the first inning and during the first inning break. Pic.twitter.com/7CurgeGinch Pirates at Pirates, May 10, 2018. For the most part, McCutchen's run here was joyful. But the last couple of years were filled with trade rumors, and he was exchanged for Kyle Crick and prospect Brian Reynolds this January as the Pirates moved forward with a new core. They also dealt ace Jarrett Cole, who looks like a Cy Young candidate in Houston. McCutchen's transition has not been as seamless. Overall, he's batting .250 with a .757 ops and 3 homers with the Giants. But he has a 9-game hitting streak and is batting .414 during that span. The timing is certainly right for a return home. I don't want to be going in there not feeling great, he said. That's a plus, being able to go in there knowing I'm feeling good. This year I've been feeling good, but to have the results recently is a plus. I'm back. Andrew McCutchen, at Catch 22, May 11, 2018. McCutchen will be far from the only one enjoying a reunion. Tony Watson, Mark Melancon, Hunter Strickland, Gorkys Hernandez and Alan Hansen have all played for the Pirates organization. On the other side, George Contos and Crick are waiting, but this moment will be about McCutchen. I know the fans there and it's going to be great, he said. They're going to come out and show their support. It's going to be fun. I'll do my best to be in the moment and cherish it. Pittsburgh. George Contos still speaks regularly to many of the Giants who became close friends during his 6 seasons in San Francisco, and after his Pirates won the opener of this series, the right-hander stopped by the visiting team's hotel to catch up. One of the first people he saw was Brandon Crawford. A couple hours earlier, Crawford took Contos' second pitch off his front foot, turned and sent a joking glare back at the mound, and then jogged to first. It wasn't exactly how Contos drew it up when he thought about facing his former team. I was like, you really couldn't have just gotten out of the way so we could have had an actual at-bat against each other? Contos said a day later. He goes, I did move a foot. I just moved the wrong one. Crawford joked that he should have rushed the mound. He also suggested a different pitch choice, throw a fastball. You have a 6-run lead, he said, laughing. Don't throw cutter. Contos pitched the 8th inning of Pittsburgh's 11-2 win in the opener. After hitting Crawford, he got a ground ball to first that Josh Bell threw away. Contos struck out Austin Jackson and Nick Hundley before Gregor Blanco's single loaded the bases for Andrew McCutchen, the story of the night. McCutchen grounded out to third. There was a lot of adrenaline. My heart was pumping fast, Contos said. I've made a lot of major league appearances, but that was my first one against the Giants and against the guys that I've seen hit thousands of times and gone through a lot of stuff with throughout the years. It was definitely a lot of fun. It was exciting. I wish the second pitch didn't hit Crawford and it could have gone a little different. But it was fun. It was a lot of fun. To get Kutch with the bases loaded, a guy the first was teammates with and we have some history in the past, it was definitely an eventful inning but it ended up being alright. Contos was sent to the Pirates last August after they claimed him to keep him away from the rival Cubs. He has thrived, finding a home in the eighth between hard throwers Michael Felice and Felipe Vasquez. After years of being Bruce Bochy's fireman in the middle innings, he has been a fixture late in games for a surprising Pirates team. All 18 of his appearances have come in the eighth inning or later, and he has 5 holds and a save for a club making noise in the NL Central. If the Pirates have another late lead in this series, there's a good chance Contos will once again be called upon. It's something he's looking forward to, but Crawford said he doesn't necessarily feel the same way. He doesn't like facing Jarrett Cole, his brother-in-law, either. I personally don't like facing guys I know that well, he said. It's a little bit weird at first. Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutchen did not know how he would feel when he finally stepped into the batter's box at PNC Park. As it turned out, the Pirates fans didn't even allow him to get that far. A 90-second standing ovation for McCutchen's first at-bat back started as Gregor Blanco's leadoff fly ball to center was landing in Starling Mart's glove. McCutchen let it all in, calling the moment intense. It's something to remember, for sure, he said. I did my best to soak it all in. Catcher Francisco Cervelli did a good job of just giving me that moment. I told the two of them, Cervelli and starting pitcher Jamison Talon, I was ready to go, but he shook his head no. I was able to step back out and be in that moment. There was great emotion there. These fans came and that says a lot. I appreciate them, always have, always will. The fans gave McCutchen such a prolonged ovation that Cervelli moved between the plate and the mound to let it play out. The Giants would have been better off had he never gotten back into his crouch to restart the game. It was all downhill from McCutchen's ovation, the first of a half-dozen on this night for the former face of the franchise. The failures were universal. The lineup struck out 14 more times and went 2 for 16 with runners in scoring position. Andrew Suarez gave up 5 earned in 4 innings, continuing a streak of futility for the rotation. Jose Valdez made his debut and gave up a long homer. Tony Watson returned to Pittsburgh, as well, and gave up a 3-run shot after allowing 1 run in his first 15 appearances. Even McCutchen wasn't spared. He received a standing ovation before every at-bat, and watched a tribute video on the scoreboard before the bottom of the first, but he had just 1 hit in 5 at-bats and grounded out with the bases loaded. It's pretty apparent we haven't been playing our best baseball the last 5 games, he said. We've just got to show up tomorrow and be ready to go. This night, just flush it down the toilet and be ready to go tomorrow. The Giants need to flush the last 5. They've been outscored 43-10 while losing to the Phillies and Pirates. The starting staff, without the 2 co-aces, has been hit particularly hard. Suarez had pitched well, but gave up a pair of homers Friday, joining the chorus. Over the 5 losses, the starters have allowed 23 runs in 22 innings. It's starting pitching, manager Bruce Bochy said. That's how you get on a roller, have struggles. That's usually what's happening. Your starters are going through a rut, and that's what's happening with us right now.